Welcome. This video will show you the steps involved in managing Autoship orders in both the corporate office and web office. Autoships allow your associates to set up regular product orders to be paid for and sent to them at a chosen interval of time. The products included with the order, as well as the interval of payment and shipment, can be managed to meet each associate's needs.
Let's get started by logging in to the web office admin.
On the Autoships page, under the Advanced Settings section, you can customize the rules for which day your customers and associates can select for their recurring Autoship. To add a new rule, press the Add button in the bottom right corner. This opens the Autoship date pop-up. Choose the customer type that this rule will apply to from the Customer Type dropdown. There are 3 rule dropdowns to choose from. Choose the ones you wish to apply to the customer type. Along with this, choose which day correlates with the rule that applies. In the corporate office, navigate to an associate's detail page by clicking on their name. Then click the Autoships and Services tab. This page shows the details of an associate's active Autoships and subscriptions, and gives the ability to add and edit Autoship orders. To add a new Autoship order, click the Add Autoship button. This opens the Add Autoship page. Add the start date an associate will begin payment for their Autoship order. Be sure to understand client rules around Autoship dates. The frequency dropdown correlates directly with the start date as to when it will be sent and charges the associate. To add more frequency options to the corporate office, navigate to the Advanced Settings page in the Administration section. Click UI, and the Autoship frequency options will appear. To modify these settings, select all the options and save changes. Then deselect the options you don't want available, and save for a second time. Choose the Autoship type from the dropdown. There are 3 options: Standard, Services, and Renewal. Select the associate's preferred shipping method from the dropdown. To add a payment method to be used for the Autoship order, click the Change button. In the pop-up, press the Add Payment Method button and fill out the credentials in the pop-up. Add the address the Autoship will be sent to. Then add items to the Autoship order by clicking the Add Item button. When all this is complete, click the Save Changes button. The Autoship is added to the Autoship list and has a variety of tools to help manage them. The Process Autoship button will run the Autoship order immediately, rather than having the associate wait until the next Autoship date. The system will mark the order as processed for the period, and not charge the associate until the next run date. Click the Change button to navigate to the Edit Autoship page. Here you can edit the fields and information set up when the Autoship was added. To discontinue an Autoship order, press the Cancel Autoship button, and add a note for further context. Then confirm the cancellation by clicking the Cancel Autoship button. To receive an estimated total of the order, click the Calculate Estimated Total button. This total takes into account the shipping method and tax cost. Each Autoship also has Order History and Autoship Log sections. The Order History section tracks the history of an Autoship, giving details of each processed Autoship. The Autoship log section shows any update done to the Autoship, as well as if the Autoship processed correctly, is pending, or if there was an error in the process. You can also review and forecast Autoship orders in the corporate office. Clicking the Autoships tab in the Associates section will navigate you to the Autoship summary page. In the Status section of the page, you can review the status of different Autoships. The Period selector allows you to change the date range you would like to review. In the Summary table, you can view how many successful Autoship orders have been processed, failed Autoship orders, and the reason for their failure. Failed Autoship orders will be grouped by the failed message received from the payment gateway. The failed Autoship orders can be viewed individually by clicking the message link. In the expanded message, you can view the names, Autoship IDs, order numbers, dates, and subtotals of the Autoships. The Forecast tab changes the table to display the Autoships scheduled to run each day in your selected date range. The number of entries displayed can be changed in the Show Entries dropdown. When the amount of forecasts exceed the limit set by this dropdown, the Previous and Next buttons will display at the bottom right side of the page. The View button shows details of an individual forecast, opening it in a new tab. The Export button exports the data in the Forecast section into a CSV file. The system will download it to your hard drive. Now let's see how an associate would manage Autoship orders in the web office. Clicking the Manage Autoship tab in the Orders section will navigate you to the Manage Autoship page. To add a new Autoship order, click the Add button in the bottom right corner. This opens the new Autoship page. Add the items you want in your Autoship order. When complete, click the Review button in the cart sidebar on the right. This takes you to the Autoship Editor page. Add the start date of when to begin the payment of an Autoship order. Be sure to understand the client rules around Autoship dates. The frequency dropdown correlates directly with the start date as to when it will be sent and charges the associate. To add more frequency options to the web office, in the web office admin, navigate to the Carts tab in the Advanced Settings section. On the cart set to the Office Autoship cart type in the Autoship Carts dropdown, click the Edit button. Select the frequency options available at checkout in the Frequency dropdown. When complete, click the Save button. Select the preferred shipping method from the dropdown. Add the address the Autoship will be sent to. Add additional items to the Autoship order by clicking the Add More Items button. Choose a payment method to be used for the Autoship order from the Payment Card dropdown. To add a new card, click the Credit Card button and fill out the credentials in the pop-up that appears. When complete, click the Save button, and the Autoship is added to your Autoship list. You can view a receipt of the Autoship by clicking the View button. You can return and edit the settings that you set up by clicking the Edit button. You now know how to manage Autoship orders in both the corporate office and web office, allowing your associates to order their preferred products and set them to be sent in a time period they choose. For more in-depth videos, tutorials, and how-to guides, visit the Help Center at help.directscale.com. And thanks for watching.